It is one of the biggest countries in the world by population, and voting is compulsory. When Brazilians go to the polls, it's a lot of people. About 156 million were eligible to punch their choice for president into the country's electronic voting machines. In the Amazon, it meant moving voting machines in by boat. She says there's no roads, so they have to follow the river, so no one's left out. Brazil had more than 470,000 polling stations spread all throughout the country. It also had voters around the globe. These are expats casting ballots in Paris Sunday. This is Lisbon in Portugal. And this is Montreal, where about 8,000 passed through. The process for this runoff election took about an hour. That's considerably less than the 4 to 6 hours the first round voting took in Montreal just 4 weeks ago.
I know it's a lot, but it's very important to me to vote.
Well, that electronic voting system meant there wasn't prolonged suspense. Within less than 3 hours of the polls closing, former President Luis Inacio Lula da Silva had built up an insurmountable lead, albeit razor thin. It'll be just over 1%. Commonly known as Lula, he returns to the presidency, a position he held from 2003 to 2010. But after a bitter campaign between two polarizing figures, there is work ahead. Political analyst Ricardo Ishmael says the first thing the new president will have to do is calm the country. The mood right now, he says, is too tense. A big question will be how the defeated candidate reacts. Far-right populist Jair Bolsonaro has said he could only lose if the election was stolen. Observers say he may borrow from the Donald Trump playbook, denying the legitimacy of the vote to keep his base motivated, to stay the face of the opposition, and to prepare a comeback of some kind. Mike Armstrong, Global News, Montreal.